I'm going to be stepping you through some of the HOLDiT Pusher systems. A lot of these systems come with an attachment on the front with either tape or magnets, and some of them even neodymium magnets. They have multiple different T-rails which have shelf risers on the front, which they will either use a self-adhesive tape to affix to it, or the magnet, or a clip. This particular one has a magnet as well as a slot to put in any sort of promotion on the front edge of the label holder. A lot of these label holders can be adjusted or customized to your specifications with colors. There are multiple different T-rails, some with tape and some with magnets, and depends on your application, and we will step you through a few of these and show you the possible applications for them. This is the same exact T-rail, but it has a magnet on front. The most important thing to do when installing your pusher systems is to make sure you have a nice clean shelf. You must use a good solvent to remove any possible dirt or residue on the shelf, so you can use your self-adhesive strip. When you do that, you need to make sure it is placed toward the front of the shelf, and you use good pressure to push it down. What we're going to show you is the magnets today and how they clip in. They come in multiple different strengths: 4N, 6N, 10N, and so on. And these are for different applications, obviously, with different products and weights. They have different types of stoppers also built in, either a 90-degree or a 70-degree bend if you wanted to obtain maximum visibility for certain products like, say, chocolate, etc. All the pushers clip in nice and easily with just a solid push down, and you would set the width of parts, and then you use your dividers. They clip on in a similar manner. Once you have the widths, you just load up the shelf. You also have expanders at the back that will either go as a 90-degree or at an angle. All you need to do is just pull it back slightly, the pusher, and then just put it on, and you're ready to go. This is ideal for products that you want to display at an angle. Depending on the type of pusher you're using, if it's got a built-in stopper, or if it doesn't, you can have a divider with stoppers built into them like these. You have ones that go on the ends of the shelf and between multiple pushers. Depending on the product that you're using, if you're using cans, you might not want to use the normal rail, but rather, or divider rather, but rather one that is built in. The twin pusher system is ideal for this, as this will not bend or bow. It only has one rail for the front, which is either fixed with a tape or magnet. When you install it up, you just push in the next one that would be adjacent to the other pusher, and you put in your product. As soon as you have your measurement, you can clip it in, and then once that's done, your products are then ready to load. As you'll see, the products are kept in a nice straight line regardless. This is the perfect system for boxes. You could have a twin pusher system which would push the product nice and evenly. You'd use one for the left and one for the right hand side, and as you can see, it keeps it nice and even. You could adjust it to have almost any size that you need. For instance, this large box, you could have multiple different size boxes. For instance, you could have cereal boxes or other large items that you want to have front facing. Then as far as other sizes, if you've got a medium size box, you can use an extender if you don't need twin pushers for a particular product. Like this is a medium size box, so we just have a pusher extender, and which can either fit vertically or horizontally. This is a great application for tin cans. As you can see, the rail on the right hand side is also supporting the products as well, and very easily it keeps a nice straight line, and you'd use the extender in a vertical fashion to keep the cans nice and neat. I'm going to demonstrate for you now the breakable pusher wrench and also the breakable dividers. Today we're going to be using the divider that has a built-in stopper, so you don't necessarily need a rail, but you can use a rail or a stopper rail that has built-in. All you need is a front and a rear. For this one, I'm only going to use a magnetic one for the front and magnetic at the back. You place it at the front of your shelf. You put the first divider on the left and the second divider on the right hand side, and then you can measure up between your products exactly how long you'd need it. The way to install this is once you put the front rail on, you'd put it in the way to install this is that you would put the front rail on, and then you put the first pusher on the left and the second pusher on the right hand side. Once you have them nicely straight, you can then use that as a means of keeping the rear rail nice and parallel to the front rail. Once you have your desired size in there, this is how you would break it nice and simply. And then you can go ahead and just install it on the back. Then your products are ready to load. The one thing you have to plan for is the correct strength. You don't want to necessarily use a strength pusher that is designed for very light products. As you can see with the cans, they're not going to push all 6 cans if you're using a 4N strength, but it will quite easily push it if you have to use a 6N. Then we have all the different dividers. We have different heights and sizes available, so you just need to let us know what you need, and there are minimum order quantities regarding this, so we can assist you on which is the most appropriate size for you. We do have them in much longer, or you can order them shorter, so they would be up to say 300 millimeters long, and then you can adjust them down as you need them. They would have either a built-in stopper or a smaller stopper, and you could either use that with the height, the riser in the front, and you would just use in that circumstance a divider without any stoppers. When it comes to other dividers that are built into the rail, as you can see, this divider is attached directly to the rail, and that is not going to bend or bow like any others would. And that concludes our pusher demonstration. Thank you for watching, and if you need any more additional information, please let us know.